Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel here. Granted, it's pretty empty and this is going to be my first video. But I wanted to make sure the video I put up was one that has a really good product I can talk about. And that is this table right here. This is the mobile welding station or mobile fixture welding cart from Flextur. But first, let me tell you about Flextur real quick. Flextur was founded in 1978 and it is right here, USA made. They make everything from fixture and cobalt welding cells, wall mounts, mobile tool boards, workbenches, packing stations, and really with everything they made and all the research I've done, you could save a lot of time and money just in organization and efficiency alone. I come from a pretty solid background of manufacturing, fabrication, and custom fabrication. So I have used a lot of different fixture tables across the board. Now, I have been to places to where you didn't actually have fixture tables, so you had to get some tubing or angle or something like that, cut up a bunch of pieces and make your own fixtures. That does take a lot of time and it is extra money and material that is being wasted. What I really like about these fixture tables is that you can set your stuff up either by blueprint, by using these dies here, or actually Flextur will actually make custom fixtures for you. So that's another option to check them out and see what they got going on. But I do want to get into this table, kind of the features, the tooling it comes with, and go from there. I will say this is an industrial grade table. This thing is wonderful. The way it is built, the forming underneath of it, the way they lasered out the tabs to put it all together to make sure everything is formed properly. I'm completely happy. But we're going to get into those details here in just a minute. So I got something I've been waiting to get in, and that's my Flextur welding cart. I had to go pick it up, meet the guy. They didn't bring a truck small enough to fit through the alley. So, but that's all right though. I want to give you a quick view of what we got, the way it's packaged and what that looks like. Here it is all packaged up. About 500 pounds is close to what it weighed. They did a good job of it. Nice and sealed. Everything tied down nicely. Excited to get this thing off the cart and see what we got. All right, so let's talk as we go along. So it comes with some 6x2 casters here, 800-pound capacity. It's got your grease fittings. They are bearing loaded. Two of them are fixed. Two of them do swivel. This is the base pan of it. Really nice. It's got some really nice seam lines going down through here. Form channel, stitch welded down. This thing's solid. So far, again, I'm very impressed with the quality and the time they put in this. And also something I really do like is your hardware is all the same size. Every bit of it, 5/16. So you don't have to have five different tools laying around to do one job. You just get your half-inch wrench and ratchet and you're good to go. Something else I want to point out real quick. What's really nice is these feet they give you. They pivot, and that is really nice because if you're on a floor and you got some unlevel spots or some uncooperative spots, these things are going to form fit to wherever you level this thing out. Also, I keep finding really nice things about this table as I'm building it. Another one is even though, you know, this is a leg that went in a break and, piece of metal that they formed, but they still took the time when they made these feet to tab them out. I like this because if they put this in the brake and it didn't get that 90-degree angle it was supposed to have, these tabs are going to tell on you immediately. So they took the time to actually do little small things like this to make sure everything in this building process went accordingly. So yeah, I think I'm going to find some more surprises as I move along. Let's take a look here and see what they got. I got one of their catalogs. I just kind of wanted to give a quick rundown. But these are the different style tables they have here that you can get. This is the one I have, the mobile welding cart. Now here's all their tooling and fixture tools you can use here. Some of their tool boards. Look over here. The cobalt welding tables. I actually watched the video of this on YouTube. It's really neat. And they can design them however you want. Let's see. Right here, they have a mobile training center. That's pretty neat. Right here is some of the custom fixtures if you needed some made for you specifically on what you're working on. Um, their tool boards are really neat. I really like them. This one right here, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. This one over here, I am actually going to get to where I can purchase this one. I would love to replace this big wooden bench I had made. This right here, it would serve every purpose I need. But again, the different mobile welding carts they have, tool board kits, wood workbenches, utility and tear down carts. What else we got? Packaging stations. That's pretty neat. Most companies have a station for packaging, so it can come in really handy. That's just a small example of what they do. I would suggest checking out their website at Flextur.com and kind of seeing what they have to offer and if there's anything there that would catch your eye. Let's do a quick little walk around of the table. I'm going to get into more details of why I really like this thing. But just for starters, this right here is their grid lock system. It is patented, and also their hooks here. They're up to like 50 pounds each. Pretty cool. This table offers a lot of features. When I was doing my homework, I'm pretty big about making sure I get industrial grade equipment because I want it to last a very long time. The feet here, these are pretty neat. I like them. They pivot. You can adjust them where you want. For example, my garage floor is not exactly even. So as you can see, and that wheel over there is touching when this one is not. So getting this thing level was super easy. But what we have up here on the top real quick, got a tape measure in my hand. Got a 30-inch width, 48-inch in length. These holes are 5/8. They have 2-inch centers. The tabletop is 1/2 inch thick. Now here's some of the stops they have with it. What I really like is they have them all stamped. So you can quickly just reach down and grab whatever you want. Now I only have the 47-piece kit. They do have bigger kits, but I just wanted something to start out. Now I would have liked to have seen more actual clamps and tools. But you know what? When it comes to quality, I will have quality over quantity any day of the week. These are Bessie clamps. Got the name on them right there. Bessie, they make some really cool, nice tools. But yeah, this table, I'm super, super happy with it. I wouldn't be sitting here talking about it if I wasn't. A good friend of mine told me, he said, you cannot promote something unless you truly believe in it. That's why I took my time, spent some time with this table, built some things on it, welded on it, kind of beat on it here and there, and I haven't had a single problem at all. So let's get under the bottom of it so you can see what that looks like. Right here is going to be the bottom shelf of it. It's pretty plain and simple. Everything is formed. What I really like is the hardware that came with it. It was all the same. So putting this thing together took little to no effort. It does have some weight to it on the tabletop. I did have to get a hand to put that on. But let's get into what I really like about it. Okay. This is one formed channel all the way across. Okay. I like this because it's given it some serious structural integrity here. It's really neat. They got a nice brace going across the center of it. And they got form channel all the way around. Now this piece here, I actually tacked that on because of my ground cable for my welder. I didn't want it in the way where I can trip over it hanging off the leg or anything. They did not paint this, and I really like that they did not paint this because I need a good clean grounding area for when I'm welding and doing projects. Another thing too, right here where they got all these tabs lasered out so everything fits properly. I like that a lot. The casters. I mean, this thing, it's built. I have zero complaints about it. One of the biggest things that was my concern before I ordered it, and I called and asked them, is let me turn this light off, the battery's going dead. Oh, if y'all have never used these stream lights, oh man, you've got to get your hands on them. These things are amazing. So one of the questions I asked before ordering this table is, can I connect another table to it? So being that this does not have the side skirts on it where you can bolt it down, the immediate answer to that is no, and obvious because of that. But after getting to look at this table, it took me about a minute and a half before I could figure out, hey, if I wanted to get another welding cart just like this, what do I need to do if I wanted to create an L shape or make this longer or even wider? It really wouldn't take a lot to do it. So maybe in the future, I'll make that happen and show you exactly what I do. Something else here is right here. You have a nice area for your clamp steel right there. Okay. 3 5/8. Over here, you got 2 1/8 inch lip. I like having those lips there because in case you do got to clamp something all the way around, um, or like I'm talking about, if you wanted to butt another table against it and kind of bolt them together where everything is structurally sound. So again, this thing, I suggest you all get on their website and check it out. Again, I wouldn't even be talking about this if I didn't know anything about fixture tables and the kind of quality you can have. But honestly, I would have loved to have seen one of these at every company I ever worked for. It would have made life so much easier. Because again, if you're having to build fixtures over and over, you're talking about time with that person building the table that you're paying. You're also talking about the material cost that goes into cutting that stuff up. Then the welding, the wire, the gas, the electric, it all just adds up over and over. So if you can get something like this in your facility, and the right tooling and clamps and things like that, you will be surprised how much money you were actually going to save. But again, when it comes to industrial equipment, you're going to get what you paid for. So if you buy cheaper, you're going to get cheap. It's just the way it is across the board, really. Um, with stuff like this anyway. Now, there are certain areas I'll buy cheaper just so I can have it. But then there's areas too, if it's going to be making me money or, to be productive in what I do, I want it to last. I want it to really just, hold up to its name. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to leave the link to this table below. Also, please subscribe. And another thing I would like to add, Flextur did not pay me to make this video. I purchased this table with my own money. I just wanted to make sure I did a review on it because this table, again, I keep saying it is amazing. But I'm about to say something really corny. Hopefully it sticks. Who knows? But this table is Weld Snob approved.